Hey, we're Caroline and Claude.
And we're here chatting with Milky. So we started making music in 2020, together that is. We both kind of had solo projects, and then because of COVID we started making music together, and the first few songs were like who's going to feature on whose songs and stuff like that, but we got so many songs that we were like, let's make a project out of this. So
yeah, we were like, we should join forces. So we
Yeah.
kept fighting over who would feature on whose track.
yeah.
We always consider our music more of like a body of work as opposed to a linear album or EP or whatever. Yeah, we don't want to stick to a particular genre. We want to have the freedom to do like kind of whatever we want. So I think you'll see a lot of that in the EP, that some songs are really random, but we just kind of go with the flow and do whatever.
We create what we want to create, I guess. And it kind of explores, I guess, our sibling dynamic. Like, for example, I'm quite introverted and don't like really going anywhere, and Caroline's likes to go places, I guess.
I'm very extroverted.
So yeah, it kind of shows a bit of a sibling dynamic. It lets people kind of understand who we are a bit more, and it also has 2 solo songs by us on it, so it kind of also dives into a more like solo, I guess, who we are individually.
Yeah. Which actually wasn't planned for us to have a solo track each, but Claude wrote FOMO. I really wanted to have a verse on FOMO, but I was banished from the song. I wasn't allowed to have a verse on that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do my own track. And I love writing about love and relationships. And Claude doesn't. He thinks it's gross. So I got to have my moment, and Claude got to have his moment.
Exactly. I think like the main sonic, I guess, for our style is a bit of a dreamy vibe. So a lot of the songs on there are quite dreamy and sweet. Maybe even some psychedelic vibes in there. I guess, like we were saying before, main thing we wanted to do is show the different kind of genres and, I guess, sides to Caroline and Claude, which is why there's quite a diverse amount of genres, I guess, on there. So yeah.
Yeah, I think also because we never planned on doing anything with any of these songs, we were just writing for pure fun. I think that took a lot of the pressure off, and we never felt a pressure to find a certain sound and stick to that. We just kind of wrote literally whatever the hell we wanted, and I think that gave Claude a lot of freedom in production as well, to just go with the flow and do whatever.
It's true. I think that it's easier to, I guess, do what you want. Like, you don't have to tell anyone you don't like it. I mean, unless we're in the studio together. Also, because we're siblings, it's easy to just be like, I hate that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And we won't really get offended. We just move past it. So it's easier to be honest, I think. But yeah, I guess there's a lot more, like, I know exactly what I want and I'll do that. So
I think also we're both control freaks, so sometimes we do butt heads because we have very strong visions. But I will say our overall vision for our project does align.
yeah,
But sometimes
the occasional fist fight. But
will happen. I think it's kind of different every time. Although a lot of the time Claude is in the studio like every day.
like I said, I don't really have a social life, so I'm
Yeah.
a studio rat. What can I say?
A studio rat. So he's like always in the studio.
I'm whipping up the bangers and
Yeah, always working on like beats and stuff.
yeah.
It really is different with every song. Like on the EP with Where I'm Supposed to Be, Claude had that beat already done, and then he was like, oh, let me play this, and I was like, oh my god, I love that. And then I just freestyled some random stuff. I looked up emo poems on Pinterest.
The first line of the song is like
Yeah.
reference to an emo poem that
Yeah, the first line of the
Is,
song, the dreams I fear, they
start
start coming
coming
true.
true.
In the night when I stare, I'm not with you. And I didn't even write that. I literally found that on Pinterest. I thought it was so funny. And we just sang it in. We didn't think we would use it, and then we did.
It kind of just worked. And then the whole song built around that emo poem.
Yeah, but, you know, other tracks, we'll write them together. Other tracks, Claude will literally write a whole song, and I'll just be like, yeah, let me put a verse on it. It's different every time.
Yeah.
It's very, very important to us. I think I speak for both of us when I say that our Caroline and Claude project isn't just music.
Yeah.
It's very much a creative outlet for us, and that's like poetry and art and visual elements.
Yeah. And I love making music videos. It's really fun. Like, there used to be an app, Music, what was it called? Video Star?
Yeah, Video Star.
And we used to use that all the time.
That's how we started. That's actually the birth of Caroline and Claude. It was about 2014.
Video Star.
Raw by Katy Perry. And we made our first Video Star.
Yeah. But, yeah, we love doing it ourselves because, again, we know what we want and we execute it how we want. So we love using different mediums like camcorder and Super 8 and stuff like that. So it's really fun.
Yeah, and I think it's also cool because Claude gets to do his animation.
Yeah, I love animating.
Which he loves doing. It takes a long time.
It takes a really long time.
But it's really cool.
But it's worth it. Yep.
I would choose I Just Want to Be Alone. That's my favorite track. I always say in a song I look for something that tugs on my heartstrings. And I feel like that does that for me. And I also think it just sets the tone of who we are as siblings. Very opposites, but also very similar. And I love the old school feel that the song has. I love that 60s influence. So that would be my choice.
That's a good choice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I would pick, I think, You're Not Worth My Time because it's a bit of a like queer rage banger and I love it. And I think that it's gripping and it'll kind of show people like we don't really care what you think and we'll do what we want.
That's a good choice.
Thank you.
That's a really good question.
That's a really good question. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, okay, you go.
I've
got it.
Yep.
One of mine, I didn't even write this line, but I just think it's so clever and funny. In FOMO, when Claude says, you have to say the line.
Is it
the memory foam one?
Yeah. I say stop fucking on my memory foam, as in like memory foam mattress at like a party or whatnot.
I really like that line.
That's a cool line.
But I guess that's not really answering the question.
No, yeah, it is, right? I find that whatever song I'm working on the music video for, it gets stuck in my head because it's just playing constantly and I'm always editing. So that's my answer.
Ooh, a lot of harmonies.
Yeah.
Lots of harmonies.
Dance routines.
Yeah, choreography.
Fun, some great covers by the likes of Clairo, Lily Allen, some fun times.
Yeah.
The Haim sisters.
Jonas Brothers.
Maybe Billy and Phineas.
Yeah.
The Jackson 5.
Angus and Julia Stone. Oh, the Veronicas.
Oh yeah, we can keep going.
There's so many.
There's so many. The Marias. They are my favorite band of all time. I even have a tattoo of their album Cinema.
You do.
God, I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
If I met them, I'd drop dead. Your turn. Sorry, it's rapid fire. Go.
Oh, and I would say maybe Amy Winehouse.
The Marias. Yeah, the Marias.
I'm gonna say, Caliuchis.
I love that. I'm gonna stop saying the Marias just to shake things up. Maybe. Maybe like recently either Beatopia by Beabadoobie or Pre-Pleasure by Julia Jacqueline.
And I'm gonna say the same because we listen to all the same.
Yeah,
music.
it's true.
Oh,
That's a
Ingrid
good one.
Goes West.
Oh, that's
Aubrey Plaza.
great. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna. Hannah Montana has some bangers. You can change.
I'm gonna go
your
Miley.
hair. Okay, I'll go Hannah.
Oh my god, I can tell you mine. Mine was what's it called? Dream Catch Me by Newton Faulkner, and
Yeah.
I performed that on my dad's 40th, and I was so nervous. That was my first ever live performance.
Mine was I Party with Victorious, which is the iCarly and Victorious mashup episode. That had a chokehold on my youth. So Weird Al Yankovic was mine.
Mine was, I think, Delta Goodrum.
Or the Wiggles. I'd say Billie Eilish. I went to her recent one and I was like, wow.
Oh,
That was a good
so
concert.
Hard for me to choose because I've been to so many. I'm gonna say King Princess was pretty up there.
I'm
'cause just like the
jealous.
crowd as well was such a vibe. Also 1975. Oh, don't make me choose. I'll just go with those.
Spice Girl.
Yeah, Spice Girl.
Wait, what's that spice? Is it oregano?
What?
I want to be oregano
No,
spice.
I don't think that's what he meant, Dylan.
I know,
think-
but I thought that was clever and cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be Cheeky Spice.
Cheeky spice. But I want to be oregano spice. I think that's great. Maybe Enmore. I like that place. I like how the floor's slanted, so the people at the back can still see.
Oh, well, my dream is to do a giant warehouse party in a really cool space, and we can have heaps of art on the walls and have like dances and a drag show, and then we're the main event. So that's mine. Yeah, I've thought about it.
Oh.
Fergalicious by Fergie.
Oh, that's true. You know, I don't even think I have one because I love every single song in the world, I think.
My guilty pleasures are the High School Musical, the musical soundtrack.
Oh, the musical, the series, or just the musical?
No, this series, like the one with Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah. That's
And I
great.
also like the iCarly theme song. I listen to that a lot.
Me too, but I'm not guilty about it. I listen to it openly. It's a banger. I reckon, like, as of right now, Pink Pantheress, because I think everyone's influenced by that, like, drum and bass, short songs kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Maybe Take Breaks,
Yeah. Enjoy.
because I'm hoping, like, we'll get big, and I'm kidding. Yeah, Take Breaks.
And I'm gonna say just enjoy all the little moments.
That's sweet.
Yeah. That's easy for me. From birth. I was born to
You were
perform.
born to perform. That's awesome. That's like a poem. I'd say like when this project started, because I kind of was dabbling in a lot of things, and then I was like, yeah, this is really coming together. So I think this is what I meant to do.